Hello everybody, and welcome to this short tutorial about vocabulary cards used to implement strategies within a SDAIE lesson plan to help ELL students as well as other students within your classroom. Today we will be looking at a bigger picture as to how vocabulary cards are utilized within your class. So this is a very simple strategy that I put together on a poster board to help visualize how this interpretation can be presented to your class. With this, we have a short story. This can be implemented as any activity within any subject. It could be for social studies, for English, for math even. And with this, you would have the short story or assignment. And through the structure of this, you would eventually have the students either as they go or towards the end, as you can see here, they will create little lesson cards. And these are vocab cards to help them remember exactly what the material contains. When doing this, this provides a set skill to help the children learn and develop strategies to help them retain the knowledge of the vocabulary words. For your EL students, this can be very useful in terms of helping them to understand words that are more difficult, and with this, the whole story will come together for them in a more compatible method to their understanding. For more information in regards to vocabulary cards, this type of structure that I have set up here can be utilized in different ways. So for example, the students can create their own cards. So as you can see, one of the examples here shows that there's a magician, and this is the picture, he's pulling a rabbit out of a hat. As you can see, the definition would be listed on the front side of the card along with the terminology, and on the back side of the card, which is the blank portion, the student is able to draw a picture, or you can help cut out pictures and provide them to the students to implement with their words. And you would want them to create, as you can see here, a sentence that'll help them retain the information. So for this one, the magician tricked the audience. So as you can see, the word is put into the sentence to help them to determine what the word means, and then on the other side they can always flip it over and refer back to the actual definition of the word. You can see this as well in the second one. I chose to use the yin and yang as a way to show what subtle is as a form of balance. Of course, your students can come up with something a little bit more simple, but this would be a good way for structure. In regards to how this can be effective in your classroom, it is important to remember that combining strategies, especially with vocab words, will help the students to understand main ideas of the book and chapter. Helping them create the short sentences that I have shown here would be an ideal way for them to pull words out of the story and actually have a set meaning to it rather than reading it in the story and not being able to interpret it. Once they understand the concept, they can actually go back to the main story and reread it, and this will help them to elaborate on the content knowledge of the material. When using this in other subjects such as math, this can be used during the vocab description words, such as what is an equal sign, what is application to multiplication, stuff like that. And they can utilize it and even make flashcards for mathematical terms as well, creating the symbols as the pictures instead. And then as far as making the sentences, they can create something to help them remember what addition is. So this could even be set as an equation to help them. This can be used definitely as a sort of practice tool as well as a great study tool. You want to make sure that you make this routine for them so they can remember how to present the information, and once again how to remember to do it on a regular basis. So there it is. There's vocabulary cards for you. If you have any questions, please follow my feed. You're welcome to email me at any time. Thank you.